While defining a class, if we have used static keyword, that is called static class. Uh, while defining a class, if we used static keyword, it is called as static class. Static class. So static class is a collection of only static members. It can contain only static members. Static class is a collection of only static members. Static members. Right. So my third point is the question is can we create an object for static class? Can we create a
No,
static class?
no.
No. Why? Because why? What is the reason? What is the reason? So actually that is right because static class cannot.
It loads as the class load, so no need to do object created.
Not exactly. So here the point is static class cannot be instantiated. Instantiated means we cannot create a object. So reason is static class will contain only what members? Static members. Static members do require any object?
No.
No. That is a reason it's not required. Not required. That's why they didn't give that facility like creating an object. Finally, we can say we cannot create an object for static class. Static class cannot be instantiated. We cannot create an object for static class. So we can say static class cannot be instantiated. Cannot create an object for static class. Okay. Right. So there is a class, my class. There is a class called my class. In my class, yeah. Let's say you declare my class as a static class. Static class. And try to create object my class obj equal to new my class. My class. Okay. New my class. So when you will compile, you will get an error. Yeah. Cannot declare a variable type as a variable static type and cannot create an instance. You cannot create a static variable and as well as you cannot create an object. So that is not possible. And other one is, can I have a instance members within the static class?
No.
No. Here I
No.
declared instance variable, not possible because static class can contain only static members. Okay, cannot declare instance members in a static class. So that is other point. Okay, now yeah, other one more important point is we cannot other important point is we can't implement inheritance. So otherwise we can't inherit static class. We can't inherit static class. So static class cannot be inherited. Static class cannot be inherited. Static class cannot be inherited. So you can observe class DC colon my class. Class DC colon my class. Class DC colon my class. Here my class is a static class which I am trying to inherit. Compilation, execution. Right. So can we inherit or not? No, cannot derive from static class. Static class cannot be inherited. The reason is not required because whenever you declare a member as a static member, directly you can access with the help of class name. The static class will contain only static members, so you don't require to worry. Directly you can access the class name. So, can you remember any static classes are there in C#.NET? Did you use any static classes?
Main class is always a static class.
What is that?
Main class.
Main method is a static method. Who said that?
Console class.
Yes.
Program class.
No. Program class is not a static class. See, program class. Do you have any static keyword here? See, it is a normal class which contain a static method. Normal classes means non-static classes. Like whatever you have seen till the time, all are normal non-static classes, which also can contain static members. Non-static classes can contain instance members and static members, but static class can contain only static members. So maybe every day you are using a statement called console.readline, console.writeline. So every day you are writing statement console.readline. Readline and writeline are static methods. And let's check about console class. Console is a static class. You can observe. And you see all the members are static members. All the members are static members in your console class. In your console class, all the members are static members. And you try to create object for console class. Anybody tried to create object for console class anytime? Did you get an idea like
No.
you would have to try? Okay, so console obj equal to new console, right? Console obj equal to new console. No, it will throw in a error, same error because console is a static class. Anybody tried to inherit console class? You would have to try all these things. Not getting time, I think. Cannot derive from static class. That is research. Simple checkings. Right, over. Next, any other static classes you have seen, guys? Convert dot 2 into 32, 2 type, 2 string. These are all methods you have seen now. 2 into 32. You can observe 2 into 32 is a 2 into 32 is a static method because you are accessing with the help of
Class name.
come on, you are accessing with the help of class name. So if you check this one, you can observe 2 into 32. Here in this, you can observe here convert is a static class and you can see all the members of convert class are static members only. Static members only. Are you clear? It is another static class. It is another static class. Okay guys, so that is the story. Let's see simple example now. Namespace static class example. Simple example. Static class my class. Simple. What is there? Internal static void display. Simple example. Console dot readline display is calling internal static void show console dot writeline show is calling So how many static methods are there in my class?
2 methods.
2 methods. So how to access this? My class dot show next my class dot display my class dot show and my class dot display my class dot show and my class dot display. Okay, so compilation and execution. Right, so this is the story about a concept called static class. Next, to come back to our discussion. Next, generally in interviews they'll ask you, but you try one thing. Homework. Identify the Identify the all static predefined classes in .NET and post in FB group. Identify the all static predefined classes in .NET and post in FB group. Yes. So whether you are accessing our Facebook group or not, I don't know, but you can get a lot of anybody are using that group.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, who are accessing that group?
Very
Sure,
few.
Yeah, are you posting anything? Are you watching at least? Now next come back to our discussion. This is about static class and can you prepare list of static predefined classes?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, by visiting that group, what will happen? This type of requirement homeworks I'll give to that people also, that batch people. They will also somebody will post static classes, list of static classes in .NET, list of CL classes in .NET, list of abstract classes in .NET, list of interfaces. By you will get some information, and so many docs the people will post. I will post, and somebody will post so many .NET related documents that you can get. That is the main use of that group. Okay, right. Come back to our discussion. Yeah, next class is sealed class. Sealed class. So what is a sealed class? While defining a class, if we used sealed keyword, that is called as sealed class. Is called as sealed class. While defining a class, if you have used a sealed keyword, that is called as a sealed class. For example, same story. You have a class, right? And instead of static keyword, if you applied sealed, sealed, then it is a sealed class. Sealed class, and a sealed class is a introduce the last. Sealed class can contain sealed class can contain static members and instance members, means not static members. So it can contain static members and instance members. Sealed class can contain static members and instance members. Okay, right. And next to that we can check also, even though you can check whether it contains static members instance. You take sealed class and you can observe into A, static into B, static into B, compilation, right. Right, static class, my class. I think in main method some code is there. That's why it's showing what error. Now you can see I declared two members in sealed class. One is instance, one is static. Now you are not getting any error. So with this we can say sealed class can contain both members, static members and instance members. Next, yeah, next one. Yeah. So what is main purpose, main importance of sealed class means sealed class cannot be inherited. Main point is this. If you declare a class as a sealed class, sealed means cannot be inherited, which cannot be inherited. You cannot inherit a class called sealed class. You can see sealed class my class and class PC colon my class my class. Now you are trying to inherit my class. You are trying to inherit my class. Now you can see trying to inherit my class. Now you can see compilation. So it's showing an error. What is that? Sealed type cannot derive from sealed type. So sealed class, main point about sealed class is sealed means which cannot be inherited. Right, and it can contain static members and instance members. Next to yeah, my other question is, can we create an object for sealed class?
Yes, sir.
Can we create an object for?
No, sir.
Think twice and thrice, because these are all the points not to remember, which are all related to concept wise you can understand. It can contain instance members also, right? Static members and instance members. If it has instance members, then definitely we have to create what? Have to create what? Yeah, right, right. Hello? Yeah. Now getting voice?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So seed class, can we create an object for seed class? Seed class, can we create or not? What is your guessing?
Yes, sir.
We can create. We can create. Why? Why we can create? Because it will contain what members? Instance members. Instance members. Compulsory you need what? Object. My class obj equal to new my class. New my class. So compulsory you can create an object. With if you don't have the chance, how it can have instance members? Okay. So that is a story. With this we can say sealed class can be instantiated. We can create an object for which class? Sealed class. Okay guys, understood? Right. And one more important point is yeah, have you seen any sealed classes in .NET? Okay, that will
No.
right. We will see sealed into A, into B, and internal sealed classes. Have you seen any sealed classes? Think about that. Into A, comma, into B. It is what? It is what?
Constructor.
Constructor. B. Okay, this dot A equal to this dot B equal to B. Internal void display values console dot write.
Class is a field class.
Sorry,
String class is a field class.
which class?
String.
String.
1 minute. Wait. We'll see. Console dot write line. B value is A and B value is B. Okay. Now it contains two instance variables, one instance constructor, one instance method, one instance method. Okay. Where noise is coming. Right. Now coming to, I'm going to define static method. Can I define a static method in C class? Can I define a static method in C class? Yes or no? Right. Internal static void print console dot write line print is calling. So static method. So now we will work on this. Now my class obj equal to new my class of 10 comma 20. Right. Now you can see obj dot display values, normal example, and my class dot print. It's just giving evidence that a seed class can contain static members and instance members, and we can create an object. Right. We can create an object. So whenever you run this program, what will happen? Program execution starts from main method, and here first object is created and passing these values to the constructor. Constructor will be initialized, and after that reference variable will create obj.display values. It will invoke display values method and it will print a value is 10, b value is 20, and my class dot print, and it is just executing a method called print is calling. So have you seen any sealed classes in .NET? Have you seen
No.
sealed classes? In our programming might you didn't see, but actually in future programming using system.threading, let's say next we'll enter into threading programming. There we have a predefined class called thread. There is a just remember thread is a predefined class. It is what class? Sealed class. Thread is going to be the sealed class. Similarly, tomorrow you are going to work with ADO.NET using system. The next level topics is all system dot data dot system dot data dot. Whenever I okay right system dot data dot SQL client. Okay now you can observe SQL connection conn. So some connection object I'm going to create here. You can see SQL connection class is a sealed class which will come in ADO.NET. Next SQL command. These are all the part of these are all the part of system.data.SQL client base class system SQL command. It is also a sealed class like that. In ADO.NET most of the classes are sealed classes. Okay, so that we will see later, but just you remember. Meanwhile, if possible, you try for this also. Homework is identify the list of sealed classes in .NET and post in a big group. That is other one. Can you try all of you? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now next come back to here one important question which you have to remember for static class and sealed class. The most important question is differences. Differences between sealed class and the static class. You take a table, just you can observe static class, and right side sealed class, static class and sealed class. Yeah, now you can see what are the differences between static class and sealed class. First point is what? We have to use which keyword here?
Static keyword.
Static.
Yeah, what is that? What is the keyword? Static
Keyword.
keyword. Here,
Sealed.
sealed. Okay. Uh, is my voice is breaking for you now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir, it's okay.
Or if one person it's getting breaking means there's a problem that side. Like maybe one person is telling breaking. Maybe if it is getting breaking for all the people means network problem from my side. Okay, right. Yield keyword here. Number 2. Tell me the second point.
Non-static members.
Static members.
Second point is static class is a collection of only static.
Members.
Static class is a collection of only Static member.
Static members.
What about sealed class? Sealed class is a collection of what?
Instance and static
Both
members.
static and instance.
It can contain static members and instance members. Remember the second point. Now coming to the third point.
So can you say repeat the seal class, the second point?
Second point is what static class can contain?
Only static members.
Sealed class can contain.
Collection of
Sealed class can contain both
static and instance, right?
and instance members. Sealed class is a collection of static members and instance members. But static class is a collection of only
Static members.
static members. That is a point. Coming to the third point. Come on, you guys. Third point.
Object cannot be created for static class and for seal
Third
class
point
object will be created.
Then, third point is we cannot create.
Object.
We can't create what object. Object here. What about the here third point? We can.
We can create the
We can
Create an object.
we can create. We can't create object, and we can create what object. We can create one object. And fourth point is
both cannot be inherited.
fourth point is what?
Neither static nor is
Fourth
seal.
point.
Both cannot be
Point is what similarity. The similarity is what both cannot be
inherited.
Inherited.
both cannot be inherited. Both cannot be inherited. Here fourth point is can be inherited or cannot be.
Cannot be.
Here, it is also can't be inherited and can't be inherited. Similar point it is. Can't be inherited. Can't be inherited. Okay, na? Right. 4 points are enough. Okay. What is the keyword here?
Static.
Static. What is the keyword here? Sealed.
Seal.
That's a collection of only static members.
Static members. Static members.
Static members and
Static and instance member.
instance members.
Instance
All
member.
these things. Are you getting bored with all these topics?
No, sir.
Ane,
No, sir. No,
I can cut some syllabus. That's why. Huh?
no, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
They are all
Continue.
interesting topics.
Because unnecessarily, end of the day, you will try to blame me. Sorry, you have taken this many test training because you can think about me. If I will start a new batch, I'll get the money. You think about that. My time and your time both are valuable. I can agree with you, but I have a habit of I can't hide the subject. There's a problem with me. Right. So topics, so simple. I said in the beginning of one day I told you, mother is feeding rice early days to the child with what what I can say, ghee rice. So child can't ask, please add ghee. Mother is skipping ghee and she is adding sauce with the rice and she is giving that type of rice to the child. Even though it is also tasty, so child is having. But ghee is healthy for health. Ghee is better to child or sauce is better for child.
Ghee, sir, obviously.
Ghee, but child don't know about all these things. Same way. So can I ask, cut some topics here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Really, are you Madhuri? Tell me.
Not at all. No, nothing.
No,
Nothing.
because these are all, this is subject. You can see, you go to multi-threading, sealed class, IDO.NET, all are sealed classes, okay? You will have a surprises and after training with the time of interviews if you skip the topics. Because already in our batch also, around 7-8 members are repeating the training, okay? Right. Now next, can't be inherited, can be, 4 points are enough. Now come back to, what is the keyword here?
Static.
What is the keyword here?
Sealed.
Right. Static class is a collection of only static
Static
members.
members.
Collection of static and instance members.
Instance and static.
Can't create
Members not create.
Can't
can
create an object.
create object.
Create an object.
Another point is it cannot be inherited. Okay. Now last final question is when we will go for static class. When we will go for static class. And here when we will go for sealed class.
Whenever we need to access only static members, we go for static class. Whenever we don't want the class to be inherited by other class, then that time we go
Whenever,
for
when we'll go for static class, whenever a class is having all static members, better to define it as what class?
static.
When we will go for sealed class.
Whenever we have both
Instance and
instance members and static
Whenever a
members,
class is having both members, instance and static members, but it should not be
inherited.
inherited. It should not be inherited. Then you can declare it as a
sealed class.
sealed class. Again, Shravanti, tell me when we will go for static class. When we will go for static class, Shravanti.
Whenever the class is having
Shravanti, or else Soumya, tell me when we will go for static class.
when we have only static members.
Whenever we have only static members, we will go for static class. Then Soumya, when we will go for sealed class.
When we have both the instance and static members.
But you can declare it as a normal class. Why you have to go for sealed class? Hmm. Right. So whenever we have a class which contains static members and instance members and which cannot be inherited, which the class cannot be what inherited, then we can declare it as what class?
Sealed class.
Sealed class. Okay guys, understood up here? So that is the story.
Sir, one question.
Hmm.
Sir, one question. In the static class part, we are not mentioning that when we don't want it to be inherited. Whereas in the
No.
C class, we are mentioning.
The simple point is not required here. If you declared a member as a static member, why you do required inherit? Because see, static member directly you can access with the help of what class name now.
Okay.
Simple logic
So
is
for
static member is there. Static member of console you are accessing right line method. Simple point. You are accessing right line method in which class? Program class. Every day.
right.
Every day in our programming within the main method. Main method means part of program class. In program class you are accessing right line method and read line method. But did you inherit console class into program class?
No.
But even though you are able to access that method, right? Without creating object directly, you are accessing with the help of what?
Class name.
With the class name.
So not required. So that's why
Okay.
intentionally not required to mention that point. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Simple, making simple, answer simple. It is the story about static and sealed class. Next to last concept in OOPS principles and OOPS is polymorphism. Polymorphism. So small topic and no, it's very big topic and important topic. For example, in every line of your program, you have a concept called polymorphism. In your complete .NET base class libraries, completely you have polymorphism. Complete concept is polymorphism. For example, Uma, tell me, what is your first line code in your C# classes? First line, first.
Console.
Tell me, statement,
No.
console, first line code.
Console dot write line.
Console dot write line.
Console dot write line.
No one.
Welcome to
And welcome to C#.
.NET. C#.NET. Okay.
C#.NET.
Yes. Next, second day I think we have written console dot write line 10. Third day we have written console dot write line 10.5. Yeah, console dot write line 10.5. In this also you have a concept called polymorphism. Actually, I have a question. The question is, you can observe, generally whenever we are writing any program, you can observe class, my class, internal void print into A. Console dot write line A value is A. A value is A. A value is A. Okay. In my class, I defined a method called print. The print method is having how many parameters?
One parameter.
One parameter. How to access? My class dot print of what value I have to pass?
Integer value.
A.
A only. A what type of value I have to pass?
Number, sir. Int.
int.
Only numerical type I can pass.
Only numerical type. Yeah.
Yes. Yes or no? Yeah.
Yes,
My
sir.
question is, why you have to restrict it to pass only 100, 10, 20? Can I pass here Rama?
No.
No, sir.
Why?
Because of the signature of the print.
Signature of the print method type is what?
Integer.
Integer.
Compulsory
Integer.
password value?
Integer.
Integer.
Integer. But if that is the case, how you are able to pass the values to write line method? Here you are passing what type of value?
String.
String.
Here you are passing what type of value?
Numerical.
Integer.
You are passing what type of value?
Float.
Double.
But right line for
Double,
right line
double.
method, one place you are passing string value, one place you are passing integer double value. How is it possible?
Loading. Function overloading. Data overloading.
Yeah, are you understanding my point? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Go to the console class. In console class, right line method is not one method. How many right line? 19 right line methods are defined by the Microsoft. Method names are same. Signature is
Okay.
signature is different. Is nothing but overloading. Overloading is nothing but
Morphism.
polymorphism is nothing but polymorphism. Like that in so many places you can see everything is polymorphism only. .NET from console programming to ASP.NET, next MVC, wherever, WCF, wherever you see polymorphism. Okay, now polymorphism. What is polymorphism? We don't know. Just I am exposing before entering into the concept, priority of the concept I am exposing. Are you there, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I didn't say with this line you will understand what is polymorphism. No. I am telling the importance of the concept. The day one program to the day last, even though you go to WCF advanced also, complete .NET is developed by Microsoft with the help of a concept called
Polymorphism.
polymorphism. How much you will learn, that much helpful for you to understand base class libraries. To understand base class libraries in and out, you need to have 100% clarity about a concept called polymorphism. Whenever you go to any Java or .NET classes, you can observe the OOPS training. The day 1, day 2, day 3 only they will explain all these concepts or principles. But we have seen class and object in and out. Last we are discussing. We are proving whether it's supporting or not. Polymorphism. Yeah. You do one thing. Now you open our C# book and check this concept. Just try to understand definitions. Page number
185.
come on. Check it. 5 minutes all of you. Or 195. Somebody. Polymorphism means one name, many forms. One name, many forms. And definition is providing many functionalities with the same name. providing multiple functionalities with the same name. Finally, you can say defining multiple methods with the same name. Providing multiple methods with the same name is called as polymorphism. Means functionalities multiple methods with the same name is called polymorphism. Okay, that's why I said one name many forms. One name many forms means, okay, have you seen a movie called Danavira Surakarna? Old movie. Hello.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Dashavataram, Kamala Hassan, Dashavataram movie, have you seen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, how many actors? One actor.
And
One Kamala Hassan has played how many roles?
10 roles.
10 roles is nothing but polymorphism. That's why multiple functionalities, the same name is called polymorphism. Polymorphism. Clear everybody? So polymorphisms are, see, multiple methods with the same name. Polymorphisms are two types. Number one, static polymorphism, or you can say compile time polymorphism. Number two, dynamic polymorphism, or runtime polymorphism. Okay, static polymorphism or compile time polymorphism, dynamic polymorphism or runtime polymorphism. So finally, polymorphisms are how many types?
2 types.
Number one.
Static polymorphism or compile time polymorphism.
Number two.
Dynamic polymorphism or runtime polymorphism.
Right. Okay. Coming to the static polymorphism. What is static polymorphism? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. What is that? Yeah. Can you guess, guys?
Right line.
No. Forget about examples. Just need definition. Interviews also compulsory focus on these areas only. In interviews also.
Maybe implementing only method overloading is called as.
Forget about that. I am asking you a simple definition for this.
It is a method which will bind at compile time.
You had books. Did you refer the last 5 minutes I have given time? Did you refer or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is a method which will bind
But you are
at
able
compile time.
see.
Will execute in
You have to
runtime.
understand the concept. You have to remember the concept. You are able to deliver the concept. At the time of attending interviews, you have to explain. Compulsory, the people will focus on these areas. Okay. You can proudly tell to the interviewer at the time of interview is going on, I am very good in oops. They will also expect that only. If you are telling proudly means 90% interview will go on oops only. Then your interview is getting clear. For any type of question you can answer if you refer my materials. Right, come on.
Sir.
It is a method which will bind at compile time, will execute in runtime, and we can achieve with the help of function overloading.
Yes. Okay. A method which will bind at a compile time. A method which will bind at compile time will execute in runtime. Just remember it. We will prove it. Means generally, first whenever you written a program, what you will do?
Compile the program.
You will compile the program. Whenever you compile the program, generally, whenever you compile the program, so suppose, right, you have written some class my class. Okay, class program, class program. Here you have method main. Now here you will have a method called print. Suppose you have my class obj equal to new my class obj dot print. So what will happen? First you will do compilation F6. Next you will do run, that is called F5. Whenever you press F6, no doubt it will now when it's compiling the program it see oh obj.print means where is print. Suppose you didn't define this method. You have written code like this, you didn't define this method. If you will compile the program, anything will happen.
No.
You have written this program, but in that program you didn't write the print method. But you are trying to call print method here. Then if you will compile,
Error.
anything will happen. What?
Compile.
You will get what?
Compilation error.
Error means at the time of compile time it is checking. Obj.print means it will go to my class, print method is available or not, it is checking or not checking.
Yes, sir.
Checking.
Checking, right? Yes or no? Huh?
Yes.
Check means at the time of compile time all these checkings will happen. So once it is checked, suppose print method is there, then it will keep tagging like this. Yes or no, tagging like this. Obj.print Babu, this statement, this method has to execute. This decision is taken at what time?
Compile time.
Compile time. Whenever you are pressing F5 also, same method is a method which is binded at compile time. A method which is binded at compile time, binding at compile time is executing. Is executing in which time?
Runtime.
That is called static polymorphism. Okay, so we have to prove it. Listen, remember the statement like this. In static polymorphism, a method which will bind at compile time will execute in runtime. In static polymorphism, a method which will bind at compile time will execute in which time?
Runtime.
That you remember. How it will be, we will see. Okay. Now you guys tell me. Right, Girish, tell me what is static polymorphism?
In static polymorphism, a method which will bind at compile time will execute in runtime.
Madhuri, tell me what is static polymorphism?
A method which will bind at compile time will execute in runtime.
Will execute in runtime. Now, yeah, right, yeah. Sundara, tell me what is static polymorphism?
In static polymorphism, the method will bind at compile time and executing
Runtime. Will execute in runtime. So that is a story about which polymorphism? Static polymorphism. So how to achieve static polymorphism? How to achieve static polymorphism? How to achieve static polymorphism? Yes. How to achieve static polymorphism? Answer is?
With the help of function overloading.
Yeah. With function overloading. We can achieve static polymorphism with the help of a concept called
Function overloading.
function overloading. Function overloading. Yes. So that is a story about what polymorphism, static polymorphism. Okay, guys. And next to come back to with this, we have to think that function overloading concept when we are implementing, we can identify a concept called which polymorphism?
static.
Static polymorphism.
Polymorphism. You will see. Don't worry. Next, to come back to dynamic polymorphism. Come back to dynamic polymorphism or runtime polymorphism. What is it? What is it exactly? You know, a method which will bind at a method which will bind at compile time, a method which will bind it. If you don't have the clarity about all these things, when you go to advanced levels or anywhere, when you are writing, when you when you are writing any program, you can't give the clarity to anybody. Why you are writing, you don't know. What you are writing, you don't know. Ambiguity will be there, but you are writing. So many people will write the code, but they don't know what is happening, why you are writing the code like that. That clarity you will get only when you will see all these steps clearly. A method which will bind at compile time will not execute in runtime. In runtime, it will execute some other method. In runtime, it will execute some other method. That is called a dynamic polymorphism. In runtime, it will execute some other method that is called a dynamic polymorphism. Yes, what do you mean by dynamic polymorphism? Come on.
Method which will bind at compile time and will not execute at runtime. Instead of the method, some other method will be executed at
some other method. In runtime, it will execute some other method. That is nothing but what polymorphism? Dynamic polymorphism. Yes. Okay. Again, I'm telling you, a method which will bind at compile time will not execute in runtime. In runtime, it will execute some other method. In runtime, it will execute some other method is nothing but dynamic polymorphism or runtime polymorphism. Okay. So now, yeah. Right. Arun, tell me, what is dynamic polymorphism? Or else, Arun, right. Tell me.
A method which will bind at compile time will execute in runtime.
Will not execute. Will not. A method which will bind at compile time will not execute in runtime. In runtime, it will execute what?
Some other method.
Some other method is nothing but dynamic polymorphism or dynamic polymorphism.
Runtime polymorphism.
Yes. How to achieve dynamic polymorphism? How to achieve dynamic polymorphism? How to achieve dynamic polymorphism? Answer is with the help of function overriding. Answer is with the help of function overriding. How to achieve dynamic polymorphism? Answer is with the help of
function overriding.
Function overriding. With the help of function overriding, we can achieve what? Dynamic polymorphism. Okay. So this is the story, right? I'm sending complete concept to all people. The chart you are receiving, come on, check all the people, go through it for 2 minutes. Right. Explain total concept. You need to explain yourself without my help. Who will take the opportunity? So Kanyana, I attend.
So polymorphism is defined as one method name which has the functionality of many methods. Like it's like defining multiple methods with the same name. Polymorphism can be of two types: static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism.
I'll give you one input here to all the people. Try to understand. You people understood the concept, but when you are trying to deliver, it is going here and there. Observed, Sukanya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, I'm not that much good in English. I hope you are all very good in English, I'm sure. But even though here English is not matter, concept. When you are trying to deliver, yeah, see here it's going in and out. But when I am delivering, it's going very simple way. Why? Because I deliver the same concept multiple times. Am I right?
Yes.
That's the reason. Tomorrow also what will happen at the time of interview is going on with that tension, with that stress also. You may not explain even though this much also, I'm sure. That is the reason unnecessarily you have good knowledge, but you are unable to clear what? Interview. So to clear interview, to convince interviewer, because interview is the important stage for us to get a job. If you want to get a job, you need to clear interview. Interview skills you have to improve now onwards. Interview skills is nothing but just explanation skills. Okay. So preparing some questions. You have my interview question bank, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
keep question bank in front of you and you are able to, you try to able to deliver. You feel that somebody are asking you, you deliver. So best idea for this is if two people are there, you can do like that. One person is asking, other person is answering. That will not work out anyhow. Why we have to depend on others? That is the reason. You do one thing. Take some screen recorders. Take some screen recorder softwares which will be available. And yeah, every day keep some questions in your notepad. And you just record your answers yourself, how you are able to explain. You record. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
That is
Yes, sir.
self-interviews. Self-interviews. The best methodology which I used to follow generally, and I am not like that exactly. I was conducting self-exams, written exams when I was doing some education, graduation that time, self-exam. Model papers I used to prepare myself and I was taking some time and writing answers. Like now we have technology developed and especially now we need to not improving, trying to improve written skills. Oral skills has to improve, especially technical terminology framing that we have to improve. That is important for you. Otherwise, after one or two interviews, you will get bored about interviews. That's the reason. Now, that's the reason the day, one day I have given a homework like that. Answers you record in screen recording, use screen recording, and I ask you to answer, record your answers. Or else you can take mobile phone, not required even the system. Mobile phone recording also you can use, or iPad or what. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
You can do like this. Uh, you can do. Anybody done recording that time when I have given task?
Yes, sir.
Who has done?
Yes,
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 sir.
sir. I did, sir. Omar did.
I did.
Anybody?
Nehal.
Next.
I do not know how to record on the phone.
Recording. What? How to record? Mobile phone is there, na?
Yeah, how to record it?
In mobile phone, you will have a recording option, right? Some voice recorders will be there, na?
Yes.
No, I didn't see.
Okay, LK.
Voice memo is there.
Voice recorder will be there in every mobile phone nowadays. Simple mobile.
Yes, there will be an app.
Camera recording too.
Yeah, simply question paper you keep in your notepad or in your notebook, 10 question, and on voice recorder, read your question yourself, you answer, you give explanation. It will get record. Once the recording is completed, once you answer for 10 questions, on that recording, you see how the explanation went and you can rectify the mistakes. Clear all of you?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, fine. It's okay. Now Sukanya, carry on.
Sir, polymorphism is a
Explain.
concept
One
of
round I will explain. Later I will give a chance. Polymorphism means one name, many forms. One name, many ways. Many forms means many ways. Polymorphism definition is implementing multiple functionalities. Multiple functionalities means multiple methods with the same name, or implementing multiple methods with the same name is called polymorphism. Why you will implement multiple methods with the same name? Because every method will have different functionality. So method 1, every method will not have the same functionality. That's why we'll implement same method name in multiple ways, multiple times. It's called polymorphism. These polymorphisms are two types. Number 1, static polymorphism. Number 2, dynamic polymorphism. Coming to the static polymorphism, right? A method which will bind at compile time will execute in runtime is called static polymorphism. Other name for static polymorphism is compile time polymorphism. How to achieve static polymorphism? With the help of function overloading. And coming to the dynamic polymorphism, a method which will bind at compile time will not execute in runtime. In runtime, it will execute some other method, that is nothing but a dynamic polymorphism. And dynamic polymorphism, other name is runtime polymorphism. To achieve dynamic polymorphism, we have to go for a concept called function overriding. We have to go for a concept called what? Function overriding. That is the story. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So now who can take the explanation part?
I can take, sir.
Because I am putting this much stress on this is this all these theoretical concepts, if you are strong, when we have seen practically, I will prove overloading how it is static polymorphism, in overriding how it is dynamic polymorphism. But you need to remember all these things. You are able to remember, you have to understand, you have to remember. Come on, who will take?
I can take, sir.
Tell me.
Polymorphism is defining multiple methods with the same name. And polymorphisms are two types. First one is the static polymorphism, which is also called as compile time polymorphism. And second one is the dynamic polymorphism, which is also called as runtime polymorphism.
Right. Okay.
Coming to static polymorphism, it is a method which will bind at compile time, will execute at runtime, and to achieve static polymorphism, we will go with the help of function overloading.
Yes. In function overloading, we are going to achieve what polymorphism? Static polymorphism. Very good. Next.
Dynamic polymorphism, it is a method which will bind at compile time, will not execute in runtime, and in runtime it will execute some other method. And it is called dynamic polymorphism. And to achieve dynamic polymorphism, we will go with the help of function overriding.
Very good. Very good. Over. Clear. Clear. Okay, guys. So that is the story. Okay. Right. So that is enough. Okay. Actually, since 3-4 days I am not feeling well. That's why I am also going slowly and not active. Okay. May is this time. I think it seems this is the time. I hope you are okay with programming, but related interview questions, I think you are somewhat poor again. And if you are unable to explain answers again, what will happen? You will not attend interviews. That's the reason I want to give you some tasks. Task 1. In .NET framework, question number 1 to 11. Task 2. In C#.NET section, C#.NET, question number 1 to you can check up to this polymorphism, up to inheritance. What is the question number? You check in question 9. Up to inheritance.
I think 60, sir.
60, approximately 60. These 60 plus 11, 71 questions, you need to record some recordings, and not in one file. I am expecting 10 you keep in one file. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
All the recordings you upload into your Google Drives. After record, suppose 7 recordings are there. 7 recordings you can upload into your Google Drive, and from Google Drive you can share the link to me. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Because I don't have the much space in my Gmail. One Gmail account is almost over, and now second account is because of your homeworks and my videos. That's the reason. Okay, so you share. Okay, I can check it, and because are you understanding my point, all of you?
Yes, sir.
You try how much time you need for this?
So this weekend?
Yeah, by Monday you can submit this.
Yes, sir.
But what will happen? I'm sure you will not do if you will take long time. That's the reason. By tomorrow you complete 1 to 11.
Okay, sir.
And,
okay, sir.
And for tomorrow I'll announce what you have to submit by Saturday and Sunday and Monday. I'll divide. I'll divide per day. I'll divide some questions. Otherwise, you keep all pending. I'm sure about that. Okay. By tomorrow you complete up to 1 to 11. Can you complete?
Yes, sir.
Very important, because after my training also you will sit at home. What is the use of this time? Okay, no doubt you have to do job. I'll support you. I'll guide you. Any